Okay, so another week in life just went by, and as you can see, I'm speaking English now, and I'm going to do the vlogs, all my sort of lifestyle stuff on the boat. I'm going to do it in English now because French English on my channel is making everything confusing. Well, I'm English, I'm French. I have both. I was born in London, then my mum is French, so I was in the south of France, but I've been in Mauritius now for like almost 20 years. So I'm going to do everything in English because I want to do more interaction with people who speak English. And even though most of people in Mauritius do speak French, in fact, the official language in Mauritius is English. Sorry for the guys who speak French, but it's good to learn English anyway. I will put subtitles in French, at least French. Okay, so, oh wait a minute, there's something wrong here. The Mauritian flag. That's better. This boat is a bit like my office. Because I do my designing stuff for boards, for wings. I've been doing kiteboarding stuff for a very long time. I mean, I did the first kiteboarding brand with Bruno Le Guenou, who was the inventor of the inflatable kite. So we started the first brand together. Now I'm sort of designing boards like this. These are hardtail inflatable boards. I work with this Italian brand I-99. Cesare Contagalli, he's a legendary windsurfer. I think he is the first one to do the first loop in using a windsurf board in Hawaii. I think it was Aloha Classic or something like that in 1980 something. A long time ago. Anyway, everyone's still like me too. I've been windsurfing since I'm 9 years old, so that means a lot of years. But we're still like our generation, still full into all the new stuff. I'm wingfoiling. We're still designing. We're trying to really continue to get involved. In fact, we don't really. I mean, my generation, who's been in windsurfing in kiteboarding as the first brand, launching the first brand. Now wingfoiling, designing products, doing marketing, doing sales, and we've done. I mean, in fact, I've never done anything else than all this stuff. I've done a lot of video stuff. I've been doing, like, for 10 years when I was in France. I used to do still board sports videos that I was doing for television, travel stuff. I don't know what else to do, and so that's why I'm still doing like what I'm doing now, vlogging, and I used to do vlogs before YouTube. In fact, you can check out on my channel. It's like 20 years ago.
What's up, brother?
Hi.
How are you, man?
Fine.
Good. I brought it for you.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Here, check it out.
Hi, this is Josh Stone. Josh Stone.
Hey, dude. How's it going?
Okay, so this is the before kiteboarding. This was a video, my windsurf magazine, Windsurf Video Mag, I called it. So I was putting this on the VHS tapes, and people were sending me orders with checks to my house, and I was sending them out. I did about 4 of these. This is number 3. Okay, this is number 5. Okay, half of it is kiteboarding here. This is Laurent Ness. He's probably the first one to kiteboard. This was in Cabo Verde. This is me. I have about 10 hours of kiteboarding. And I did, we went with me, Laurent Ness, and Raphaël Salle, who today has F1. You can see I have his first F1 boards under my feet. And probably this is the first time somebody filmed with a camera. I had my 1 kilo camera in my lines. It was a bit difficult to ride. And then this is the first, I did it, you can see I'm here, I'm in Maui here with a 2-line kite. The first 5 meter, this is a 5 meter 2-line Wipika. And these are the first kites, the first kite from the production, even pre-production, so that I could make this video. This is a user guide that we shipped. You see, it's 25 years still sealed. You imagine? I did this video with Bruno Le Guenou, where we did Wipika together, the first kiteboarding brand. And this we shipped with every kite at the time. Nobody knew how to kiteboard. Nobody knew how to pump up. Nobody knew nothing, because a lot of people were coming from windsurfing and not from kites. And plus, this was an inflatable kite. That's where we started to organize schools. At the beginning, it was Wipika schools we did, but then we transformed into IKO. Everybody knows that today, but this came from Wipika schools that was modified and then changed to IKO. And we thought at the beginning that if we wanted to grow the sport, we needed to have schools so people could learn, of course. So that was the reason for setting up schools, qualifications, instructors and all that stuff. So the other things I want to do on the channel is to share a little bit what I do as a job. What I'm doing is I'm receiving samples I design and I get made in China with factories I work with for like 20 years already. And so they send me the samples to Mauritius. I get them on the boat. I test them out. I check if everything is okay before putting into production. So I think that may be interesting. Tell me in the comments if you'd be interested in that type of stuff. It's interesting for you to sort of see how it works, how we do this type of process, the process of building products, designing products. It is quite a difficult process because there's so much things involved, and we have. Oh, look at this! Wow, that was huge fish. Wow, jumping. Maybe I could go fishing. I need to learn how to fish. I have some friends, they came on the boat the other day, they're very good at fishing. If you come to Mauritius and you kiteboard and you wing foil, you want to come on board, just tell me. I'd be really happy to have people on board and to even do some videos together and you be part of the videos I'm doing. Then the other stuff I want to do, because I want to, so as I need to communicate with different locations, I really want to have conversations with people who live in other destinations, like me here in Mauritius. I've started to speak with people in, for example, in Zanzibar, people who have clubs, who have kiteboard schools on the beach.
Yeah. We have our own kite center in Zanzibar called B Kite Zanzibar.
Okay, yeah. And so, where is it located?
It's located in Paje Beach.
There is a very big lagoon there, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Do you know Daryl?
A guy in Mauritius?
Yeah, Daryl August in Mauritius.
Yeah, I think yeah, Daryl. I see Daryl. He's in Kite Lagoon.
Yeah.
In Le Morne, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yes.
And now you are located close on the beach.
Yeah, we are straight. You can see we are straight on the beach. You can see the beach is just here. We are on the beach, exactly. So the beach looks like.
Okay, nice setup.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can see this is our center, and the beach looks like this, as you can see here. The wide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a very long beach, right?
Yeah, it's very long. It's kilometers. You cannot finish it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So for the last few weeks, I've been in the Ilobeniche. That is the lagoon that is just next to where I am right now. And I sort of go always to the same place because there's a lot of water, about 2 meters of water, and there's the trade winds sort of come through the lagoon, and in quite a stable way, so I can do wing foiling over there. So that's where I was 3-4 weeks ago, and then I came a little bit here to Tamarin, to Black River Bay, and then I went to Tamarin Bay, and that's where I had a little bit of a problem because there was huge. There was a lot of rain, huge floods in Mauritius, and I was at an anchor just in front of the river, and the beach keeps the river inside, and then suddenly there was so much water that it just opened up the beach, and the full river came just on my anchorage, and that was a bit extreme. It was a bit scary, but it was okay. I sort of had different options if ever something happened, if my anchor came off, or I was sort of prepared to save myself. So and then sort of I've been coming back. I had some problems with my little engine for my my little boat I have with me to go to the beach, my little 5 horsepower boat, and I finally found the problem. It was just some sort of dirt that went in through the through the tank, and it sort of blocked the entry of the arrival of the fuel. So that has been fixed, and now I'm sort of preparing to. So I packed all the cell. You can see here the cell behind me. I had to pack that, put everything well cleaned up, as I should try to do all the time, because there's a lot of cleaning up to do on this boat and a lot of fixing. But now I will need to go. I'm preparing right now to move tomorrow morning to my other mooring because of the cyclone that is threatening us to destroy us. Hopefully not. So this gives you an overall view of what I want to share on this channel. And so of course, one of the things I really want to do, of course, as I'm on the boat, I want to move around. So as I say, I'm in the west coast of Mauritius, but I really want to go to the other places in the north, in the east. There's so many places to explore, some places where nobody ever goes, some places perfectly designed for kiteboarding or for wing foiling, for windsurfing. And hopefully I will get some other guys with me, girls, guys, to have some fun, party, riding. That's what I want to, that's really the goal. So if you come to Mauritius, you're looking at these videos, put in the comments that you're coming, you get in contact, you do come over, have a little party on board. If you want to help me out with these videos and sort of give me some motivation, subscribe to the channel, that would be great, and like, and notification, and of course comment, give me your feedback, what you think I should push on, what you think maybe not so interesting. And there we are. So I'm going to go home right now because I have no electricity. Like when we had the very strong rains, it sort of destroyed my electricity system for powering my computer. So I'm just going to go home now, and I'm going to do the editing, and I'm going to post tonight. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated. See you next week. Cyclone is coming in 3 days. We'll see what happens next week. Bye.